Hello, friends! Welcome to some Romantasyathon sprints. The announcement should be linked down below if I did everything correctly. If you want to check it out, I'd love to know what everyone is reading. If you're watching the playback, let me know what you're reading, and the three of us will tell you. I'm going to be reading an Iron and Embers, I think. I'm going to do some coloring and listen to the audiobook.
I'm scared. I hope you like it, but
I'm scared too.
You know,
honestly, Tori, you were talking to me about it earlier, and like us being kind of on the same vibe makes me feel better about it for some reason. Even though like your vibe was not like the best, I don't know. I just feel like I feel better about it.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm gonna be reading Rebel Witch. I don't have the book. I don't know where it is. Have you started it yet?
Yeah, I started it yesterday and I'm on page 200. It's like this is one of the fastest books I've ever read.
Yeah, it flies, like literally flies by.
I read the first one for Peace Talks last year, so I've decided I'm saving it to read this year for the Peace Gala. I keep wanting to call it Peace Talks anyways, just because that's what I've called it every other year.
No, for sure. This reminds me of Reckless by Lauren Roberts. Like that second book.
Oh,
with those like, oh no, Cass, I'm so sorry.
It's not got as much traveling in it. Like it has a little bit, but it's faster paced than Reckless.
Faster paced. There's not a lot of traveling, but like the dynamic between them.
I can handle that. I just don't want them to be isolated from everyone else.
They're not. They're not.
Good, because I find that that's where I really struggle with books is when like book 2 is just the two of them, and I'm like, well, I loved all the side characters in book 1. I want those back.
There's very good mutual pining. I just wish, I think it really needed to be a trilogy.
Me too.
I see that.
It needed to slow, like this book feels too fast. I wish we had more like moments of lead up to certain things, because Maria was complaining about plot conveniences and I was like, I think it's just because we're moving so fast. It feels convenient, but it's just because we're moving fast.
Honestly, the plot conveniences were plot conveniencing in the first one.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mel, I need to see the rest of your shirt. It looks cute.
It looks
I got the t-shirt, which I like the sweatshirt, but I keep reminding myself it might be 30 degrees right now, but it's not going to be in 2 weeks. So, but now I'm cold and I have my heated blanket.
That's why a sweatshirt is needed.
Yeah.
Hello, hi. I don't think you can change it on YouTube, but I don't really know. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi. Just popping in to say hi. 11 p.m. and I have a date tomorrow. Ooh, that's fine. Hello, hi. Public sprint's so scary. I'm gonna turn my TV off. It's just slideshowing back there. Hi, thanks for joining us. You definitely don't have to be participating in Romantasyathon, but if you want to, the announcement video is down below. And we'll all continue. You'll see our faces for the next month and a half so much. Hello, hi. Reading Blood and Steel, I hope you enjoy. Hello. Reading One Dark Window. Listening to Rebel Witch. I'm assuming a lot of people are reading Rebel Witch currently.
The audiobook is so good.
I didn't like the audiobook for the first one, so I'm nervous.
I don't think I listened to it the first one.
It could be better for the second, because I listened to the first one and I stopped listening to it because she was reading so young for me that I was not enjoying it. Versus when I read it, I could put my own like tone to her.
I don't feel that way currently, but like I said, I didn't listen to book 1, so I don't know.
That's the thing. I feel like now that you already like know her, it might be better.
She does read slow, though.
Heavenly Bodies. Hope you're enjoying finishing Phantasma. Tempest of Wrath and Vengeance, and getting books ready to pack up for Romantasy BookCon tomorrow. You're gonna have so much fun, Brie. I'm reading Nocticadia. I do want to really read this one.
Me too.
I am a dark romance girly now. I've learned this. I need to read more.
The more I think about it, the more I like it. It's just so unique.
I think that's how I feel about most of her stories. Like, not the one I read that Tori's also read. That one's kind of left my brain and done the opposite. But Anathema, I think about that story all the time.
Yeah, I feel like, what was the one that we read?
Nightshade?
Yeah,
Nightshade. I feel like that was not her best, but I feel like it was her, like, that was her learning
I agree.
duology, and then she's just gotten better and better.
I agree. Hello. It will always be peace talks. Oh no. The way everyone saw my face automatically go, oh, when she said powerless sequel.
I triggered her.
Can't wait to hear about how it is. I'm work lurking, but we'll be finishing Rebel Witch. Hello. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Still switching between Red Queen and Spark of the Everflame. Both incredible stories for me. Really need to finish A Certain Hunger. I just like that we're yelling at Maria. Trying to decide between the gray and the pink. I got the gray. It was better. For 52% into Feather's so vicious, eating it up. Oh my god, yes. I love that you're at the point where it just gets really juicy and really good. And like it gets juicy, and I mean that in more than one way.
Immediately looking it up.
Very, very, very dark.
I'm so curious. The first time you talked about it, I was like, oh wait, that sounds like a selling point.
It's just like not for people who like don't have like a lot of triggers and like aren't okay with non-con for sure. But like I ate it up.
I feel like after a certain point with like normal romantasy, I have just lost my like sensitivity to certain things where it's like maybe this would be intense, but like I've just read too much that it's like not. Yeah. And so doing like dark fantasy romance, it just hits different, and like dark romance.
I agree. It's something different for me too to spice up some of like the romantasy that kind of reads the same. I don't read a lot of dark romance, so like when I do read it, it feels unique, even though it probably isn't.
I agree.
I'm cooking dinner and reading Holly. That was a hey. Cassie can't read confirmed. Rude. Go away. Hi, I'm writing a paper. Glad we can keep you company. I'm continuing with Quicksilver tonight. Loving it. Yes. Biology homework, then finishing Leave Me Behind. A military dark romance. I'll have to add that to my list. Reading my third book for Romantasyathon, The Coven of Ruin for character background. Hello, got Chinese food. Yum. Might play your Switch. What game are you gonna play? Agreed. It was in both and I can wave it away, but my main enjoyment struggle is hate-love dynamic. Ugh, no.
I love this dynamic.
I hope you enjoy. I really enjoyed this one. I only gave it 3 stars, but I truly think about it all the time.
That's the way I feel about Nocticadia, so I get it.
It was just too long. I think that's her problem. She needs to cut some stuff out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, right. Start it. Hello, reading Rebel Witch. Need to finish Wig. Publix Prince Andrea. We should call it by its actual
Isn't this woven by gold?
Yes.
Okay.
But Wig looked cooler.
Yeah, that's true.
Reading Zodiac Academy 2. Ooh, enjoy. I just finished the 3rd one today. I also think the audiobook did not help my enjoyment. Yeah, I love the audio for the first, second is good. Can't spell treason without T. Oh my gosh. I forgot how many comments there are in Public Prince.
In a minute, you'll be able to skip.
Yes. Little bunny foof.
There's a few in a minute you'll be able to skip. It's all fine.
Ooh, where are you going? I'm going to be trying chapters of a dozen different books because I'm in the mood for everything. I love doing this sometimes. Yes, dark romance era. Lots of Rebel Witch. Currently rereading ACOTAR for my 5th book. So annoyed that it's midnight here, but I think I'll be able to join one sprint. Yes. I finished Anathema. I liked it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. The first 250 pages were slow, but this is how I feel about this entire book. Starting Vicious Bonds. Thank you for spamming Mel with accurate questions.
You were supposed to skip those.
I barely bat an eye at some tropes now. I literally have been struggling to get myself to read all year. The dumb thing is that when I do read, I'm loving a book, my brain just won't focus. I have been this way before.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that someone does, but you'll have to wait to find out.
Extra books for what?
I'm assuming your bonus drops? Yeah. But I could have been making that up.
There's been a couple reveals if you've been watching co-host videos, and then there's going to be a big final reveal for the last bonus prompt on our sprints on Saturday for our finale.
That's exciting.
That is exciting.
I need a one word. Yeah.
I think I've decided that my priority is getting different men. And so I will not be reading bonus prompts because I just want to have giant orgy at my balls.
I was like, what word are you about to use?
Cass is gonna be carried in, you know, those like big things where the person like sits on it by all of her dates.
Literally.
One for every corner and then one in the front.
Yep.
Literally. I'm working on my second date. I still don't have a background, but like that's fine. I could just be a mystery background.
You can be a
I'm no longer
human.
naked. I did finish my dress.
But showing up naked on the carry thing would have also been iconic.
I literally say to my vlog too, I was like, I really need to read my book or else I'm about to start being naked at this ball.
Do the Lady Godiva style where you just pull your hair over in front and go with it.
My hair is long enough. Oh. Secret air background, exactly. My juice cast is still going strong. This sucks. I hate when they're not released at the same time.
Yeah.
Is it at least called the same thing this time?
Yeah, is it? That is what I'm curious about. I waited 2.5 years for the sequel of my favorite book to come out, and I'm actually so nervous to read it. I understand this so much. She has clothes on a priority in why choose. The less clothes, the better. She doesn't even read for background or weapon. Her lack of clothes is her weapon. You can already get my weapon, okay? Oh. I don't know how to move on from here now.
Where do we go from this?
Did I forget these Republic sprints? Who knows? Okay. We are gonna do 45. I'm never living this down. I literally was just in so much shock when he talked, okay?
Oh, we had on our Twitch stream, Mel, one of my mods who also plays Phasmophobia, the game, and we were trying to get Cassidy this like special cute badge. So he was like, I can help you guys. So I was like, okay, join our game. He starts talking, and my mod is from the UK, so he has a British accent, and Cassidy just goes mute. I go, Cassidy, is your mic working? Like, where are you? I had never heard Cassidy so quiet before my whole life. And Aaron in my chat was just like,
I didn't expect it. That was all it was. Like, I was just really so shocked because he types like an American. And then he talks, and I was like,
trust me, he doesn't. He yells at people all the time about like words that like flavor or something like that. Instead of being OR, he's like, it's OUR. Like,
okay,
he's crazy.
I don't notice that because I also type that way.
That's true.
Because we use both.
That's so true.
So funny.
Oh my gosh, it was wild. We had in the crazy times of my Patreon and Twitch Discord, people were like, you have to read these book passages. Like, they would take quotes from like Phantasma and like crazy books, and they were like, narrate these, and he would do like voice memos.
Oh,
like,
I love that.
Crazy parts of books. And then when my Patreon like officially launched and a bunch of people joined, he was like, I'm deleting this. I'm deleting all of them.
Mm-hmm. I just truly like was not expecting it. Like, that was all. Like, I've seen him type, I've been around, and I just was like, I don't know what I was expecting, but that was not it.
Yeah.
And then I just was like, okay, I'm shy now.
Yeah. Cassie became major shy girl.
Oh, that's so funny.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Reading Serpent in the Wings of Night.
So exciting.
Yeah, Nat, don't get into the aubergine versus eggplant. And also, wait, what's the other one? Rocket versus arugula. Like, there's just so many things that we've argued about.
I get this all the time. Oh, God.
Do you have an accent, though?
Well, it's not a UK accent.
Mm-hmm.
You sounded exactly how I expected you to sound.
What is it? What accent?
Jersey?
Mm-hmm. The thing is, when you tell me you're from Jersey, I knew exactly what to expect.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was from the UK. I thought he was American, and then he talked, and I was just like, okay.
You were like, okay, tell me what to do and what to take, and I'm just gonna sit here in the truck with you.
I was like, I already don't know how to play. Okay. Now there's this whole wall of random shit that I have to learn to use, even though I'm struggling with the basic stuff.
That was wild. No, that was like actually insane.
Yeah.
Team Bunny.
Don't you remember Chris is from the UK? Okay. On that note, 45 minutes. See you guys all soon. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, I guess we could actually use the other thingy.
The fancy.
I listened to my book. Ate 75% of a Kit Kat. I still have one left. And did that. That's all I really did. I colored my border from last night's page, which I don't really like the page, but I'll show it still.
Oh, that's cute.
Ooh.
The colors, but I tried some new techniques. So that's all that matters. And it was fun.
How did you stop at 75% of the Kit Kat? That is my question.
Yeah.
Only question I have.
Because the timer was about to go off.
Okay, that's a valid response.
Fair.
I listened to my book. I crocheted a little, but my head hurts, so I don't think staring and doing like this is probably the best move right now.
I guess I could go get that. I was like, I'm not really in the mood to color, but I got nothing else to do while I listen to the audiobook. And I'm liking the audiobook a lot more than physically reading it.
For Iron and Embers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good, which is nice.
Crazy because I feel like Lensdale was not a good audiobook.
I didn't listen to any of the audios for that series. I only eyeball read.
Oh, they made her sound so young.
They did.
They made her sound like a 14-year-old when she's like 25.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I
didn't read. I took a personality quiz.
I can't be distracted. I have men to earn.
I was not a good influence, but next sprint I am going to read for sure.
Good up, Tori. I need thoughts.
But guys, I found out that I'm a duck. For my Cupid said that my love style is a duck, which is so goose adjacent that I'm living.
Now are those sheep?
Yes, hold on, let me show you the sheep.
No, there's not a sheep. There's a sheep.
Oh my god, I will take it. I'll be taking it next.
I have to take it, and if I get a sheep, I will leave sprints.
Someone also got a deer. Hold on, look how cute the deer is. And I was like, you are in Team Stags.
33%. I have about an hour and 50 minutes left of Wings of Starlight. My Disney heart. Listen, I've had better pages, though. I truly didn't realize that I actually am a good colorer.
Cassidy's good at this. I color sheep.
I did not expect. I don't like the 3. It doesn't. I like when it moves up. I did not make any progress in Kingdom of the Wickham, but what did I just say? Wickham? What the fuck is Kingdom of the Wickham, Cassidy? Wicked. Was only able to read one chapter of Rebel Witch. Just started Warden's Reign. I haven't heard of this, Michaela. I read like 18 pages. Hello. 3 first chapters down. Are you feeling any of them yet? Good job, Deb. Want to take it? I must take this. Mel needs a bunny. You'll never leave sprints, Mel. Empty threats. What is everyone reading? I'm reading... What am I reading? Iron and Embers, and these two are reading the second Heartless Hunter book.
Yeah.
Ducks Unite. Got to 33% in Quicksilver. Kieran has made his reappearance. Listen, Romantasyathon has a namesake. It is him.
It's all good.
I literally read that book and then named Romantasyathon. I was like, yep.
Okay. I think that Riddick, Carrion, and Styles from Team Wolf will be besties.
Yep.
Yes.
100%.
All the right vibes.
Had to put my baby to bed. Only read like 10 pages.
Did you have to do that? Was that necessary?
Read 37 pages. Finished Paladin's Grace today. Good job. Managed to finish Akatar and came up 33%. 30. What? I just made up 33.
I do that on sprints too. I literally can't read. I called Red Queen, Wed Queen.
That was so good. I was there and I was like, that's incredible.
I can't read.
I mean, the thing is, they are really small when you're reading them too. And you're like panicking because you have to like read them fast enough because there's more comments coming in. Like it's stressful over here.
Yeah.
Please share quiz link.
Okay.
I don't know if Nikki's around to do it, but I think she's in your Nat.
I would
both.
We totally do.
Like to join Reading Games Gods Play. I hope you enjoy. I have a wrench in name only. True. You're useless. I'm still waiting for Rebel Witch to get here. Pre-ordered months ago and surprise late. This one I did not pre-order.
Either.
Well, I never pre-order anything really besides Fourth Wing, so I don't know why I said that. Unless if I don't expect it to sell out, I'm probably not pre-ordering because I can go to the
Sometimes I will if it's on sale, but I've stopped doing that because I'll do that and then I'll forget that I ordered it and then I'll just go pick it up on like the day I want it and then I buy it twice and that's when we just stopped doing that.
What I realized is like if I'm gonna pre-order, I want to support like an actual bookstore, but like our bookstore instead of Amazon, but our bookstores ship out the day instead of me getting it that day. So I would rather just go to the bookstore and get it.
Yeah.
Versus I could pre-order on Amazon and I would get it like that day or the next day, but then I'm supporting Amazon. Sounds accurate. No reading was done, but I bought dinner. What did you buy? Love a little quiz. Not reading Romantasy right now, but couldn't pass up on readings, friends. 100%. Don't worry. Thanks, Tori. I feel like so many readers are dyslexic. Literally me.
I just can't read.
Yeah, I just 54% into White Queen.
White Queen.
I love Maven. I'm a Maven girly. Wasn't quite feeling any of these 3 chapters, but I have 6 more. I'm also pretty sleepy, which is the challenge. I believe in you. You'll find one all night. The Musician in the Minster. Generally like the surprise, and it feels like a free book. That's fair. I'm still working through my fanfic binge. Agree to love supporting my local bookstore. Tortellini and Parmesan cheese. That sounds delicious.
It does.
I love the hunt of perusing local bookstores and see if anything's been out early. No thrill of the hunt with pre-ordering. Wait, I do not have this issue. My bookstores put things out like 2 weeks late. I don't think I've ever seen something out early.
That's crazy. I think Rebel Witch, all the bookstores got the date wrong because everyone had it out a week early. And I'm like, did your system screw up and tell you it was a week early?
Yeah.
Maybe. I believe in you, Deb. Well, we still have 2 minutes of talking time, but I don't got no talking to do.
Let me see if I can think of an unhinged question.
The problem is we're gonna unhinged question happens and then we'll be here for 10 more minutes.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. Wait, no, I have a question for both of you actually. Do you, when you go to pick a spoon from the silverware drawer to eat something, do you pick big spoon or little spoon?
Little spoon.
Little spoon, unless it's like something I specifically need a big spoon for.
I'm a big spoon girl. I love a big spoon. I'm never picking little spoon.
I have probably a weird take because I'm a little spoon, except for like I have like Asian soup spoons that I use for a lot of things. And then like if it's anything that's soupy, it's getting that spoon, even if it's not meant to have that spoon.
Yeah.
Like chicken noodle soup, I'm still using that spoon for.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, big spoon feels like a red flag. I can't lie.
No, I am not the anomaly.
Dirty, then it's big spoon.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna wash a little spoon. I will use the big spoon.
I also personally really only use a little fork. I got a whittle mouth.
Heavy spoon is actually insane.
It's a full-on ladle.
Oh, it's funny.
I agree. Big spoon is uncomfy.
I disagree.
I took the quiz and I'm a duck.
Yes, ducks. Ducks unite.
Sheep. Little spoon. Big spoon is too big. Little spoon. Oh.
Okay,
Well,
that was my chaotic question.
It worked. It got us there because we really only have 30 seconds left.
It's divisive. It's actually such a divisive question.
I don't know what
see
you're
a lot more
talking
little
about.
spoon.
I only see little spoon.
I see a lot more little spoon.
But the thing is, little spoons will attack big spoons. Like, I get so attacked for loving a big spoon.
That's because it's a red flag. Run, Forrest, run the other direction.
Me and my big spoon gonna be out here chilling.
Oh, literally only little spoons.
Mm-hmm.
Too much spooning in here. On that note, see you in 45. Hello. Welcome back. I talked to my parents a little bit in that one and then read for a little bit. And I'm trying to unfuck up my boof again.
I had a very stressful sprint. First, I realized that I've been using the wrong stitch for the last like 3 rows.
Oh no.
So I had to frog that. And then my book got stressful and I only have 20 minutes left and the sprint ended. So.
Are you still listening to Speak of the Demon? What are you listening to?
No, I'm almost done with Rebel Witch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I read 42 pages and I got to the part where she licks ice cream off of his finger. I was literally dying. Literally dying. Yeah, so I read. I was a good nugget.
Good
I
job.
can also confirm that Mel is not a sheep or a bunny.
It's actually kind of just rude, but she's not.
Mel, you know my Shrek bucket hat? I have to unravel the whole thing because it's too big.
Oh no! I still think you should make a new one and give that one to Ross.
That's true, but it's even big for him.
Oh.
And I have to buy more green yarn, like a different color green yarn, because that's all my green yarn.
That's a sad day.
I know.
Unraveling things is the worst.
Yeah, it's so disheartening.
Hi Nat. Ate pizza, got distracted. 24% from Frost to Flame. I don't think I know this one. I'll have to look it up. Finished When the Moon Hatched. 40 pages of wig. Love that both Cassie and Michelle are crocheting while they read. To be honest, I am literally just pulling my blanket through this thing, trying to. I just need enough to finish this row, and then I can throw this out, but because I will never be able to fix it. 30 minutes. Read 34 pages of A Tribute of Fire.
You're asking me about Speak of the Demon. I need people to read it because I can't decide how I feel about it.
Yeah, I realized I knew you were reading Rebel Witch, but also I don't know if I ever got your ending thoughts to Speak of the Demon, and I need that because I don't think I'm planning to get to it anymore. And I need to know whether I should buy book 2.
I'm so conflicted because there are parts of it that are like silly, goofy, fun time, and then parts of it that I'm just like, I think it needed more romance. I think that was my big issue, is they're not together for most of the book. And when they are, we're good. And when they weren't, I was like, I'm not 100% into it.
I don't know. I might pass on book 2.
So I'm like, I think like a 3.5 star. And I like the recovers enough that if I love book 2, I don't think I'll be like super sad. But they still have book 1 left. So like, I don't think they're selling out of book 2 anytime soon.
Book 2 is very similar.
This concerns me.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Does it give like Angel's Blood vibes? Like she's
almost to a T.
Okay.
Yeah, but very much so Angel's Blood vibes. I said it was like Crescent City and because I mean Angel's Blood still didn't have that much romance in my opinion.
It didn't have a lot, but they had good like tension together in book 1.
I agree, but I think that Raphael and Elena are on page more together than whatever those other couples' name is.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to skip book 2, the special edition of it.
Yeah, I think I'll skip then because knowing the author too, I typically like the first book better.
Yep. Like I had the potential, you can tell her writing definitely got better in Kingdom of Lies, but it had the potential to be like really, really good. I don't even really know what it is. There was something missing.
Yeah, I was going to read it this week, but I think it'll be a 3-star and I don't want to read another 3-star.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I sat. I was like, I think it's a 3.5, but I need someone to read it.
Yeah, so like I'll get to it eventually, but I don't know if I need a special edition of the whole series.
Yeah, agreed.
That's sad because I do like the one we have.
It's very shiny.
Early 2000s paranormal romance. Which book is this? Speak of the Demon. It's by Stasia Stark.
Yeah, I want your thoughts, Nat. It has a good audiobook. Like the narrator's good. And it's, I think on 3 times speed, it was like a 2. 3-hour audiobook. It was short.
I think the thing is, I also felt that way about this Cruel and Lovely series, where like when they were together and bantering, I loved it, but I didn't really care about anything else, and that scares me.
Yeah, but I think if you loved Angel's Blood, it's worth giving it a try. Chris, we're doing better this year, okay?
This is fair. Oh my god, it's 6 books long. That's a lot.
They're short though.
My brain really just wants a 5-star. I gave out so many 5 stars last month to just be disappointed by every book I read this month, because I'm like, where are my 5 stars? Like, they were all around last month, so like, where are they? I've given out a lot of 4s still, but I'm still disappointed. I'm like, why weren't you a 5?
5. I would say read sequels, but Storm of Secrets and Sorrows
I did that.
was not the slam dunk.
I read a decent amount of sequels. I don't know.
Cass, did you read The Poisoner?
I have not.
You might like it. Like dark romance, dark fantasy romance, vampires in it.
Oh, I do.
They're both morally gray. They are so mean to each other. They literally try to kill each other. He like chases her through the house, tries to kill her.
How historical is it? Like, how much historical fiction vibes does it give?
Only in setting. Like, it's not like Regency, or anything like that. It's Victorian England, but it's more giving like Jack the Ripper, like creepy vibes. It doesn't go super into like historical elements. It's much more about the relationship that they have. Like, they're on page together quite a bit. The ending gets super dark, and then she's just like poisoning men who deserve to die the whole time.
I feel like Mel's issue a lot of the time is like how like virgin. I don't know. There's a word for it. There's like a term for that.
Like innocent?
No. It's bothering me less the more I read it, but like when the women are basically only there to be the wife.
What is
like when the main character doesn't have the agency?
Like culturally, like when women are like virgins married off, like that always bothers Mel. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, that's not present at all in the book.
Okay. I feel like that's what you worry about with historical Mel, not like you don't like historical setting.
Yeah. It's getting, the more I read it, the less I'm like, I can't read half the things if I let it bother me, because there's in so many books.
Yeah. She's definitely not damsel in distress, like at all. She has a lot of agency about her.
Cool.
That's good. We had 1 5-star. My last 5-star with Onyx Storm. Hi, Claire. Yeah, that's 4s, not 5s. Didn't read anything because I'm getting over a migraine. Oh, so sorry. Hope you feel better. 8 leftover steak kebabs and took a shower. Yeah, haven't given a 5 in a year. Oh my god! I'm gonna bless you with 5 stars. Take all my 5 stars, please.
You deserve one.
7 last month. That's fair, Han. I don't know what I skipped over. So sorry.
I feel like Onyx Storm put a lot of people into a book slump, like reading slump.
I really like to give good recs, and so I feel like that's something I really listen to, and I have a very good memory for it. But Poisoner was so good. Packing for a romancy book con. You're gonna have so much fun.
Can't wait to see all the pictures.
There's been a few dropouts, though. I did see that.
Yeah, Amber V. Nicole, I think, had to drop out.
I'm struggling all month, and then gave my romantasy books 5 stars so far. Yes, we love that.
It's so good.
I put Ashes and Starker's King down for 2 weeks because I wasn't feeling it. Picked up today and back in it. Love this for me. That's the best book. Sorry for Tori's wrong opinion on it, but
it makes me sad. I wish I had a better time, like with that duet. I wanted to love it because I love Carissa so much.
Did you end up liking Songbird?
No.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
No. It had a few moments, but
I truly love when people have the same feelings on me. It just makes me feel like great about my opinion.
yes, I will inflate the ego.
Yes, so thank you for not liking it.
That was so funny.
No, that one was disappointing. I don't even know if I'm going to read the second book in that duet.
I will, because I think that it's gonna matter, but like I agree that like if there wasn't another thing coming that I think will kind of overlap a little bit, I wouldn't.
I would just read a summary, and honestly, if it's not one specific couple for the final duet in that series, I'm not reading it.
Wait, I want to know who you want it to be.
I want it to be Nyaxia and her love story. Like, take me back in time.
I don't want that.
I
would be okay with that as like a later thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think I want that for the last series.
Like I want a standalone of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Like in like the novella in the world or something like that.
I'm just so over like all of them at the moment that I'm like, for this last duet, like that would be the only thing that would make me interested. You know what I mean?
That makes sense because you haven't liked any of them versus like my love of Serpent and Ashes is insane. So I want that again.
Yeah. Which is fair. I just feel like so much of these stories have surrounded Nyaxia, but we haven't had her full story, but she's just always kind of like in the background, not even in the background, like she like shows up in some of them and stuff like that I'm like, I want to know her better.
That's what I think. I like that it's just like her story being shown throughout all of these things.
Yeah, we're getting it. It's just in snippets as we get. Yeah.
I can see why someone would want that. Like I definitely can.
Yeah.
Their name says it all. Yes. Yeah. The Last House. Me reading Songbird. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So too. I think also the issue is she's really following a pattern. That's fair. I'm really in the mood for like a dark fantasy romance in hell or like with demons. I feel like I don't really know a lot of like dark fantasy romances. Feather So Vicious, but it's fucked up, so please look up trigger warnings because there's a lot of essay in it.
Can we even consider Reign of Shadow and Endings a romance?
I think it's a romance.
It is.
I also have a hot controversial opinion on that, but
speak your truth, unless it's spoilery.
No, my controversial opinion is that I don't think a romance has to have a happily ever after.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
But that's like what people say makes a romance. But for me, the romance is like the relationship between the characters.
If they bang, it's a romance.
I just think because they don't like each other.
They do like each other, though. I disagree with that.
They do and they don't.
I think that they like each other. They just have toxic issues. I'm leaving. I love you.
I was using that. Honestly, sometimes it's more fun to wonder if they're going to end up together rather than assume they're going to end up together.
I just think that there's so many things in my life that I would call romance and like love that I'm not with that person. Like I didn't choose to stay with that person for the rest of my life. So like, but I would still say we had a relationship. We were a romance.
Yeah.
Like, I would still enjoy reading that story or that chapter of my life. That's my thought on it. But I know it's controversial in a lot of things, but obviously you guys are my people because you all agree.
I agree.
I love my baby Axel. I'm okay with not getting happily ever after, and if a story leaves me traumatized, good, I'll remember it forever. Literally. I'm still hung up on Tori being a big spoon heathen.
I'm gonna get a big spoon tattooed on my forehead.
The next time we're in Sprance, Tori's just gonna have her big bowl of soup with her giant spoon.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be a menace. Just wait.
My parents have like a giant thing of like a fork and a spoon that's like got their wedding date engraved into it, and now I'm just picturing you with that spoon.
That's my spoon in your house. I'm like, oh, perfect. Take it off the wall.
My entire book. Well, my story is not over yet. I'm not dead. My spoon is too big. I agree. Me too. 90% of second chance romances, they do too well at breaking people up. I don't want them back together. Really. She is. I was away from my computer during the spoon combo, but I had my headphones in, and small spoons for life. Don't even come near me with a big spoon.
Rude.
I want to feel things. I agree, Joni. I agree. Traumatize me. Like, make me cry myself to sleep. I need therapy after I read. That's what I want.
And I'll give your book 6 out of 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Tori and her 3-foot spoon eating out of a pudding cup.
It's just one scoop, the whole pudding cup.
The cup is the spoon.
Petition for more character deaths.
That stay dead.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know what a medium, like, I don't feel like we have medium spoons.
Yeah,
Is the
tell us
medium spoon what we're calling the big spoon, because a big spoon would be like a ladle?
No, there's only 2 sizes, Jenny. Sorry, you have to pick one. You can't be in the middle.
I have a little spoon. I have a soup spoon also when I was younger. I loved little forks too, so that would fit in my hand better. I still use the little forks. I can't relate to the big fork.
I think I only have one size of fork now, because I think the last set of silverware that I got was really cheap and only had one size fork. Somehow it's like, I feel like forks and spoons are like socks. They just disappear.
I agree. Also, I like that you got a pity side.
Jenny, you are my person.
Little spoons for life. There's no gray area. Pick a side. A small fork and small spoon. Is the medium spoon a soup spoon? We have small, medium, and big spoons in our house. We use big spoons to serve dips. No, like, that's like a
That's
serving
like a serving spoon.
Yeah.
Like, in your silverware drawer for like eating food, and you pull it out and you have your little spoon and you have your big spoon. That's what we're discussing here.
That's like, yeah, I have 3. 2 little forks. My partner uses the big fork and spoons. I let you get mad when he takes one of my little spoons. Big spoons actually hurt my mouth. Team dessert fork. Little spoon and big fork. I would allow this. I feel like big fork is not as controversial to me as big spoon.
It's the width of the spoon. It's offensive.
I do agree. Like, I use a big spoon if I'm like getting like sour cream or something.
Yeah. Big spoon is my serving spoon.
Yeah, they definitely disappear. My mom puts out big spoon/fork for me. I have meals at her house. I swap it out. Listen, small spoons are meant for Jenny because Jenny's so whittle. The big spoon is our silverware spoon. But I was really big in my love in social construct phase. Yes. Little spoon, big fork. Nat needs to share a picture of her cutlery drawer. I know how the fork is too. Team no utensils. Actually, I'm team chopsticks, but
I can't.
I love a chopstick.
You have to learn, Mel.
I should. I've tried even the like kids one where they're rubber banded together, and I still suck at it.
Well, it takes practice. This sentence is everything I ever needed in life.
That's a line for me.
If there are any spoons in our drawer, Google silverware sets. They come with 2 forks and 2 spoons.
Yeah.
Chopsticks are a utensil, though. Okay, well, we're gonna do another sprint. See you all in 45.
I'm gonna have to jump off at some point because I'm gonna go get pizza.
Oh, delicious. Enjoy. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
There's a ghost of one of our computers.
Yeah, it sounded like one of our computers was taking off, but like only on StreamYard.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Thanks, StreamYard, for that introduction.
Yep. I need to move this closer to me. The curse of the bunny sheep. Was it farting? Not. Oh. Earlier, when me and Tori were streaming on Twitch, the game used my webcam mic instead of my actual mic, and Tori's like, every time you talk, it sounds like you're farting. It was incredible.
Wait, I now need to.
And I asked her what it sounded like, and she told me it sounded like. I was like, who farts like that?
Ladies.
Grabbed some dishes and put them away. 51 pages of Heartless Hunter. Chapter 22 of Rebel Witch. Working on Onyx Storm. Read more Wig. How do you keep zoning out? I don't understand, Brittany.
Shelly and Andrea have hot takes.
Are they not liking it? I haven't been looking.
And I'm now gonna not look. They hurt my feelings.
Ugh, rude. I'm gonna have to go look. To be honest, it's not my favorite one, so like I get it.
Yeah, me too.
In theory, when I think back on it, it's actually like my least favorite, but I know that's not actually true because I loved the characters. But like story-wise, I think it's my least favorite.
Yeah. I did listen to one of the scenes at the gym. We're not going to talk about the fact that I was at the gym, but I shouldn't have been listening to that book while at the gym.
Yep. Ooh, you are very close to the end of Phantasma. 42% into my book. I agree with this 100%. I don't think that there's any plot in the series until book 3. Like personally, there's no plot.
It's like at the very, very end of 2.
But I 100% agree with that, Andrea. I just like loved the characters enough that I think it got better than Bonded by Thorns because there was more depth to the actual like story in that aspect. But I do agree there about this. It only got a 4 from me. So maybe I'll like next book better. There is still a lot of banging in the story though, but there is a lot more plot in books 3 and 4. Book 4 has the most plot for sure.
I'm excited and scared.
Oh, it's devastating. I read 40 more pages in my book, but every time I start reading, my dogs demand my attention. They know. They know. Halfway. Read 4 chapters in Woven by Gold. Oh, you're also reading Wig. Just so you know that is what we keep calling it, is Wig. Only joined halfway through the sprint because my best friend called me to tell me she's pregnant. Ooh. Exciting.
Chris.
Oh, Bonded by Thorns, but there is plot to it, just not really in 1 or 2. It's not even all smut either. It's just, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. My gut's at a 3.5. So, and it's been a couple of days, and I was like, this is what I'm going to sit on, and we're going to see if the fun time thoughts override, and it hasn't. So I think a 3.5 is probably 3.5 is where I'm going to go stay.
You sound like a 3, not a 3.5.
I do sound like a 3, don't I?
Yeah. Until everyone else starts loving it, and then it'll be a 4. So sorry, Mel. Did someone say banging? I would love to say I'm reading my book, but I'm reading Shadow and Bone fan fiction. Incredible. To be clear, I don't mind banging. I just need there to be something happening between the bangs. I get this. Hopefully book 2 is for you. Not book 2, book 3.
It's just something happening between the bangs. It's just such a funny.
I dislike Farron so much. I honestly think I just skipped over his smut scenes. If Day was not there, I can't lie.
He's just not. He's not my kind of guy.
I agree. If I'm able to finish Courting of Bristol Keats tonight, I'm going to either pick up Crimson Moth or The Prince's Poisoned Vows. Ooh, exciting. I say Crimson Moth. Just played Skyrim. Just life. I love this. Now I'm wondering if I can petition Elizabeth and Helen to change it to Woven in Gold. Yeah, I was worried about that.
Mhm.
Really influenced Mel. She is, but I love it because then she said me. Like plot things happen, but with lower stakes. Was giggling and kicking my feet at the beginning last night though. Yes, 75% through Knicker. What did I just say? Knicker?
Knicker of the worker.
Incredible. Nectar of the Wicked, and I'm so over it, but I've spent days reading and I'm almost done. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Farron is a bottom. I'm at the bottom of it too.
Both are true, though. Both are
Incredible.
true.
Justice for sweet baby Angel Farron, but no, we all have preferences. We do. I just hated him. No, Knickers of the Wicker. No. I support cinnamon roll Farron too, Claire.
Listen, he has his purpose, so I don't mind him being there. I just don't personally need to read about him being there. He can just be there.
Yeah, when he's with Day, I love him, but like other than that,
I'm like, maybe he'll get some bite, but then at the same time, that kind of defeats the purpose of his character. So I'm like, well, that's a sad day.
I feel like he gets some bite, but not the bite I want. Now I need to continue on to Wig so I can continue my boy tier ranking. You did you. Even Lexi's read it at this point. Give me Caspian and Dayton all day long. I do think, as I've distanced myself from this series, I still love Kel with all of my heart, but I do think that Dayton sticks out to me more. However, I did just read his book and Kel hasn't had a book yet.
Yeah.
All my tier rankings, it was like Cass, Kel, and then Ez and Day switch for me. But
Kel,
I do think it might be Cass and then Day, actually.
I feel like Kel's book, like, I know he hasn't had his book yet, but book 1 kind of felt like his book.
I don't think so, but I get why people think that.
Yeah.
I just love a protective man. That's
valid.
Like,
I wonder if my ranking will change after book 4.
Day has some good scenes in book 4, that's for sure.
I nearly cried. Actually, I did cry, I think, at one of his scenes in book 3, so I'm done for.
Kel has such a meanie face. No, he just like he thinks he's doing the right thing and it's kind of the wrong thing, but his intentions are so good and pure and he just like wants to protect her and he doesn't know how to do it. And it just
But meanie face is valid.
such a type because like also North in Bonded by Thorns, same person. I think in the one I just read, my favorite was Cillian too, and Cillian was like that. I'm trying to think of all the other wide chooses I've read because I feel like that is my type, that man.
I think you just found me another book.
Oh, I could have told you about those, but Claire might have them. You should look.
I will validate, verify. Wait. Oh, I put in Bonded by Thorns and I knew that was not the book I was looking for.
Bonded by Tie. I think I said Bonded by Thorns when I said North earlier too.
Bonds that toes what I typed in. Oh my god.
Who are you, Nick Luke? I thought you liked seeing me suffer. I love Day, but Broke My Daylight felt way too long, mainly because of Ezra, and he's my least favorite because of the constant whining. I love a little Ez. I love my sad boy Ez.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, he says.
Listen, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that yet.
But I can't relate. Broken by Daylight was so long, but it was incredible.
I actually haven't read it yet, so.
Hi, Nikki. Sorry you've been so busy. Farron's not the vibe for me. I may stop reading for the night. I don't want to fall asleep reading Onyx Storm because I'm very tired. I stayed up very late reading last night. That's fair. Go to bed. Treat yourself to a good sleepy sleep. I've only read 25% of Wig. Only on chapter 20 and I haven't had no cast content yet, waiting impatiently like I knew in book 1 I was going to like him. Yeah, he was my favorite in book 1. I'm not currently a Kel fan since he's all I can't be with you, but I'm going to almost give you. I feel like book 4 you really get some like incredible Kel scenes too. Like they set up his book so good. You like learn why he is the way he is.
There's even moments in like book 3 that I'm waiting for like a relationship to get page time.
Oh yeah, read book 4.
Like I need it.
Book 4. I'm reading Iron Flame and Loki want a DNF. Oh no. Which one? I don't know what this is to.
Me
Fair
neither.
and Mad. Oh, the bonded Broken Bond series. Do you have them?
Oh,
Fair
okay.
is and Mad, to be honest, I love the people who love Farron, love him, and I love it for them.
That's the best thing about Bonded by Thorns. I feel like all of the guys are very distinct, and so there's somebody for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Kel is the North. He is. It's like when I pull up a poll and I just accidentally both Bonded by Thorns accidentally. Yeah, because they're so close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mel's number one who is whoever has the best forearms. I'm pretty sure Mel is an Ez girl. Like, I think that you talk about your love of Ez the most to me.
I do. I think I don't know. Cass
Ez
is
and Day?
probably
Oh, Cass is just everyone's favorite.
Cass is number one,
really.
and then right now in my brain, Cass is number one, then Ez, then Day, then Kel, then Baron.
Yeah. I really was in Mel Bunny ears. Accurate Nat. Still reading the Ties That Bond series on book 4. I love Cass and Kel. I mean, I know he's doing it to protect her, but like, can he say that? Unless you can't say because spoilers.
It's just the drama.
Yeah, he's got trauma. Okay, leave my sweet boy alone.
Okay, cool. I didn't verify. I just unlocked it.
Okay. I think Mel likes her morally grays.
Mm-hmm.
So probably Nox. That's the right name, right? Oh my god, I can't remember names ever. Or I also could see her liking Griffin.
I can't remember enough about book 1. I feel like you don't quite get to see their personalities in book 1, so I need to continue.
I have learned that why choose book 1 is truly so much setup. Like, and why choose stories, like, they need more plot in them. We all have trauma. Get over it, dude.
But he's a sad boy.
This is somehow how I feel about most people, so I like relate to this so hard because this is me constantly just being like, get over it. But
not Kel.
Not Kel.
Is Nox is Jay Bree's favorite, right?
I think so.
I think so.
Nox and Griffin are my boys. Yeah. Mel is gonna be a Griffin girly for sure. I feel like there's not a good like humor one in the Bonza Tai series, and that would have been. I feel like Mel likes the like humor too. But Ez is shy, so I feel like you'll be a Griffin. I feel like you could like Griffin. Griffin and Ez. I feel like here's the other thing. When you read so many Why Choose, you learn the archetypes. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
And they stick to them.
Especially when you have more than like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. But the level of cruelty is to her sometimes just ugh. Is this to Kel? Or Cass? I don't know anymore.
Bad boys.
I'd yes to both those for Mel as well. Griffin is my fave so far. I can see both Nox and Griffin for Mel, yeah.
I'll have to give a ranking when I
Who doesn't love the shadow puppies?
I need to know.
Honestly, probably 100 people are probably very confused, but also like, I've been trying to convert people to Why Choose on my channel for so long that like hopefully they just read the Bonza Tai series and the Beast of the Briar series. Kel. No, he's not mean.
He's sad boy.
Yeah, he just doesn't know how to handle his feelings.
He would be very offended that we're talking about him this way if he were a real person.
Don't get me started on Atlas. He's the Farron. I can't do it. I don't.
Atlas, the one that lives away.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. I'll fight for my man Kel.
Casti's like, give me a sword. I will go down swinging.
I feel like anyone who's against Kel has to come back to me after book 4, though. Because I read these in the span of like 4 days, too. So, like, I didn't have these, like, moments of, like, break and thinking that much. It was just, like, done. I agree. Why would you name your kid Atlas?
I got nothing. I haven't read far enough in here to have that look.
I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. North Knox Griffin, don't remember the fourth guy's name, and Atlas. North Knox Griffin, Atlas. Gabe. Gabe?
I do remember that name.
Big District 1 energy from someone named Atlas. Incredible. What if we had a Hunger Games Why Choose? Maybe I should write a fanfic.
You should. I'd read it.
Somehow accurate. I 100%, this is my ranking too. Like, we are in the same wavelength. Have you read Beast of the Briar, and what is your ranking? Hunger Games Why Choose? Too much rankings. Give me a Rex familiar to Empire Flame and Thorns.
I'm struggling.
But, like, what part of it?
I can't remember. I think Chris liked the banter and the like trials part. But I mean, you read Serpent, so
Phantasma.
I can see that.
Also, potentially Iron and Embers.
Is it going any better?
I am actually liking it a lot more. I just think it really relies on the last series character development, but also it's really hard to say that as someone who just knows all of that. I don't know if you would be confused, but I would be interested to know if you would like love it without the character development. But Helen Shearer can make me love a man. That's for sure. I didn't think that I would like this guy, and she does banter so well in my opinion. It's her top tier like banter and like the moments that they're not having sex, but like they're just thinking about it.
I think I could be a Taurus girly, so I'm good with this.
There's a lot more scene that I ate up. Like,
yes,
one of the best. Griffin is my favorite, then Atlas, North Knox, and then Blondie. He was so boring, I don't even remember his name. Yeah, he was not it. Beast of the Briar and the Ties That Bond series. We're talking about Beast of Briar and Ties That Bond. And then we talked about Iron and Embers. We're all over the place. I need to do our last sprint. Current ranking: Caspian, Day, Kel, Enzo, Farron. I can get behind this. I don't think his name is Enzo, though.
What is his full name?
Ezrin, I think.
Yeah.
They're all kind of like in Dayton, Kalarian, Keldarian? Is there
Keldarian? I think it's got a D.
Yeah. Caspian, Farron, Ezrin.
I never put that together, but you are correct.
But I always just call them Cass, Day, Kel, Ez, and honestly, most of the time Fair, but it also, I don't like that, so I call him Farron.
Nobody got time for that many syllables.
Kristen. Nat thinking TBT. Yeah.
Also, I want a spreadsheet of how many characters in Romantasy have the nickname Cass. Like, I need a tally.
Literally.
So many.
Read it, read it, read it, read it, read it. Literally, it's famous.
I can't. Every time I see that, I read it a spit every time.
I think that's the point. I truly think that's the point, though.
It should just be a name change at this point.
Also, though, like, it is popular, but it's also, like, I don't know when I don't like.
True.
That and, like a Nick, a Nico, that. Okay, well. We're gonna do a 30-minute sprint this time. So see you guys soon. Hello. Welcome back. I read, I crocheted, I filmed my vlog clip. Very productive.
I'm very productive. I need to film a vlog clip, but I haven't done it yet. I
I
didn't.
literally just decided that I had to film it before I ended these in case we were backstage for too long.
I'm gonna attempt not to be, but we know how that goes.
I need to eat dinner and I need to walk, so I'm probably gonna leave pretty quickly, but you know,
encourage me to leave quickly because I apparently don't know how to stop talking.
you're a yapper. We love it. Chapter 3 of Things We Never Left Behind, Chapter 17, read Chapter 25, and watching Cassie's VOD from today. Oh, it's a scary, scary place in that VOD. I don't know what happens in there. Twitch is another realm. What?
What does that stand for?
I don't know what it stands for, but it's like my video. Like, it's like watching the live back.
Oh, okay. Because every time I see it, I'm like, wait, Cassidy put out a vlog today? What?
I don't know what it stands for. Nat probably will know, but it's just like the Twitch stream. It's called a VOD when it's like no longer live.
Okay. Okay. Because I always see it and I'm like, should I know what this is? But I don't, so I figured I would ask.
I feel like this is a weird term for it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to watch the video on demand.
It makes me think of like a rental or something.
Yeah, like... Not going to bed till I finish Phantasma. I love this for you. I love that book.
Thrive.
I always thought short video made sense rather than VOD, but I'm also just dumb. No, I agree. Yeah, recording. I don't get it either, but yeah, it just is like the recording from my stream. I don't know. Yeah, I was totally thinking about Blockbusters.
Good old Blockbuster.
Chapter 19. I made chapter 35 of Rebel Witch. Gonna head to bed now. Good night.
Oh.
Trying not to overpack with clothes. This is so hard, Claire.
I am incapable.
I was just editing a video.
I'm almost caught back up to what I had to frog earlier.
Good job. Ours look very similar, but yours is warm and mine is cool. It's kind of cool.
Let me see yours now that you've frogged and restarted. Yeah. I like it better.
Good choice. Lot better.
Yeah, good choice.
And I changed this color, which is my thriller color, the like brownish one. Mm-hmm. I stole that from Crochet Along. I was like, nothing else is working, and this works well. So
yep,
it's a little thinner, but it's good enough.
Yeah, it'll blend.
For some reason, it's weird because I've used this yarn. This will be my third year using it. And this stitch makes it very hard to weave in things. So like I have so many sticking out that I'm gonna have to fix at the end.
Like, look at this. I cut it and it's just these little frilly things.
Yeah, you'll have to stick them in at the end.
Yeah, I'm like, I may even have to like tie them and then cut them really close.
I've been doing the same thing. Like it's an issue, and
I'm glad it's not just me because I was like, what am I doing wrong?
It has to be this. Oh my god, Kat.
It's got to be the stitch.
Yeah, because I haven't had this issue in other years.
Which I did a half double last year, but I did both loops. So I think it's a back loop problem.
I'm also doing back loop if that helps. So
yep, I bet it's a back loop.
A full double back loop only.
Okay. Yeah, mine's a half double back loop, but I bet it's the back loop that's causing the problem.
Don't attack me!
Get her, Miley or Theo. I don't know which one.
Miley. Theo's too nice.
It's usually Miley, but I didn't want to blame her if it wasn't her.
No, Theo's scared of this area. Theo's scared of a lot of things. He's terrified. It's so funny. He's terrified of Taylor Swift cups. Like this cup, he literally side eyes it. He won't go near it. He's so scared of it. I have 2 of them.
I wonder why.
Right? We have no idea. Like, he's not scared of other cups. He's just scared of this cup. He's terrified
He
of it.
doesn't like
He'll,
Taylor Swift's face. Rude.
walk the like long way around things and he'll just like look at it the entire time. He'll put his ears back. He's so weird.
Funny. I wouldn't think he would even notice it, much less be scared of it.
Male afraid of Taylor Swift. Shocking. My only thought is like I tend to make like iced tea in this, and we have like iced tea powder, and I put like the powder in, and then I put like an ounce of water, and I like shake it, stir
Yeah.
it, and it does make like a sound. I'm like, I wonder if that scares him, but
You use like a handheld milk frother, or you just stir it?
I just like stir it. Like I literally just take the cup and I'm like do, 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 to try and get it like in before I add the rest of it.
My mom's dog hates the handheld milk frother.
Yeah.
He barks at it and jumps up and down. It's kind of funny.
Wait, Christy, do you have a picture? I want to see. Oh my god, my armpit is itchy. Do you ever just like after you shave your arm? Ugh, it's just so bad.
Yes.
Too bad it doesn't scare Miley. No, literally. My dog is the same way with balloons. He also barks at them. I love that. Theo has sensory issues. I can relate.
Uh-huh.
Theo equals dads, brats, and chads. It's so funny though. He also hates Nick, so it's kind of funny.
Well, then what are you doing? Oh, he's being a baby.
That's fair. I read Wilder's namesake today.
It's still, honestly, it's kind of funny every time I read those books because I'm like, I don't want to think about Wilder being a cat.
He's only in it for like a couple sentences at least, so.
Honestly, like he's Wilder, but in my head, he's Wild Kitty. So it's okay.
Fair.
He gets called Wild Kitty a lot.
That's fair.
Because he's insane.
Oh, so fair. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out. I should talk for another 3 minutes, but I'm tired. I'm ending sprints. We have sprints on Mel's channel tomorrow night, I believe, for Romantasyathon. And that's the only part of the schedule I know. And then Saturday, I think we're doing something on Tori's, but
yeah, that's all I know too.
That's it. That's all. I should end these. He's named after Wilder in Blood and Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.